It is our job as dungeon masters and game masters to provide our players the information they need. This comes from a live from Wolf the DM earlier, and it covers a very important part of the game that sometimes newer DMs and GMs and even older DMs and GMs may overlook or may forget. We are there to create an experience. We are there to provide challenges and story and the backdrop and everything for the players. That's the role of the DM and GM. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Being antagonistic is not the role of the DM or GM. Providing the challenge, laying out the stakes, which could include character death, yes, absolutely. Making the game super easy and making it so your players can win the game, no. But part of the job is making sure that your players have the information they need to be able to make decisions. I know a lot of times we just lay everything out in front of them, and whatever they do, they do. And then we complain because they've run off and done something weird, they've latched on to an unimportant NPC, they're pulling at a quest thread that doesn't really lead anywhere. How much of that is our fault? Because we didn't provide them with the correct information. Jeremiah posted a video earlier about how you describe things indicates the genre and the style of game you are playing. How you describe things also turns your players' attention toward whatever you're trying to describe. If you spend too long on something, that's important. If you use too strong of language on something, that's important. Our own micro expressions can give away what's important. And sometimes players will pick up on hints that we are not dropping. So it is important that we do make sure that our players have the information they need. And when you've got games that expand over weeks, months, years, it is easy for notes to get discombobulated, memories to fade, and sometimes we may need to remind the players of things, not just give them the answers, but jog their memory. And sometimes we have to telegraph what's about to happen. One of the examples used there is you're about to go into a deadly encounter. How do you know it's deadly? The lair is littered outside with bodies in various stages of decay. That's going to be a deadly encounter. Are you prepared for that? What's your plan? You're not saying that, but the scene you've set is. And maybe you do have an NPC say that. And if you can see your players really aren't grokking the situation, understanding the stakes, it may be time to call a brief moment. Hey, look, out of game, what's the plan here? What do you understand the situation to be? And see if maybe you didn't explain something properly. Sending your players down a path of failure and doom is no fun, especially if you're the one who guided them there. We want to be a fan of our players and their characters. That doesn't mean we're going to let them win, but if we don't give them what they need to succeed, that's on us. And no amount of dice roll is going to save that.